I've got one of those brain things cornered. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod. Don't lie to me. What was that? What's going on? You're not one of them. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Forgive that display. I'm Zevlor. I know it's not your business. Perhaps you could persuade her.
Really? We're messengers now.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. Thank you.
Do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that.
Refuse him, and we sentence these people to die.
Everyone in this camp depends on it.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble.
How was I so blind?
That's right!
You're staring at me again. What do you want? Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through. You sleep, I'll keep watch. The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Shit. Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead, but you can't find any sign of a wound.
See? Nothing. Come on, we're wasting our time.
Ah, stranger, forgive the aroma. Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
I'm hunting for a vampire spawn.
Shit.
I fear he's gone to ground.
A vampire spawn? Why? And bring it where? There's a lot to know. I've crossed paths with your people before, you know. It wasn't a good experience. The Gur helped themselves, no one else. Trust me, I did us a favor. It's a figure of speech, darling. I'd be disappointed if you trusted me at all.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. It's not what it looks like. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood. It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Dragons, cyclops, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better, please. And you can. Trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
You feel a little cold, but that's all. There's no more pain, no more fear, no more struggle. It's all over.
Oh no. Something terrible's happened.
I need to hold on.
You're here. You looked a little ill last night, but you've certainly recovered. Killed feels like a strong word. Not many corpses have your vigor. Now, I admit I got carried away last night. I apologize. But look at you now, perfectly healthy. So let's not fall out over this. We still need each other, after all. That's the spirit. A team once again. Hello, my dear. Not anymore, which is all that matters, really. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I think you'll find I can, and there's nothing your bleeding heart can do to change my mind. To think Gales had this devastating war within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
You can't be serious. Give it to me this instant.
I never was a sucker for a smooth talker. But I admit, Astarion, you're pretty slick.
And you're rather the opposite of slick. Do you have a point?
I was just being nice.
Step one of starting a conversation, think before you speak.
Never was my strong suit.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call. Shadow Heart. Shadow Heart. I'm sure her parents meant well, but the name's a little ominous, isn't it? Unless she chose it herself. Which is even more worrying, honestly.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
This is the flute Gale kept on his person. A faint magical aura envelops its wooden surface.
Bravo! I didn't think you had it in you. This book reads you more than you read it. No, there's something in here. Now, every time I open it, the voices surge back into my mind. They exist to protect that book. No, he's not eating this one. If nothing else, maybe I can beat Cazador to death with it. So, not a tentacle to be seen. Of course, first sign of change, and I'll have to stop that pretty little heart of yours. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. Well, now you're just being close-minded. I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Is there a reason you're such an utter drip? I mean, do you have some sort of condition? Honestly, it's like you hate good news.
Post-traumatic Down syndrome.
Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
You are doing so well! That's it! Dear one, sweet child.
Darling, I was just thinking about you. I'm growing to like the whole package, and you clearly like me too. I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. You enjoyed it, didn't you? You don't have to say a thing. We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy.
I see you waste no time pursuing your quarry, Astarion. Tell me, do you always woo your lovers with such patient attention?
I rather thought I was a little slow this time. Usually they're begging me to drain them on the first night.
I'd watch yourself, my friend. I don't know if our pale rogue has anything good in his heart, or even a scrap of it left for you.
Excuse me? That's just me. We're all adults here.
Your heart's as cold as ice, Astarion. I'm just making sure no one slips and gets hurt.
What in the sweet hells were you thinking? Activating that lance? I was right there! Gods! Do you have any idea how much that hurt? Next time. No. If there is a next time, I'll be the one aiming the all-powerful weapon. Thank you. Although, I do appreciate you trying to fix your mistake. Just don't do it again. Now, shall we go? Or do you have any other chaos you need to unleash here? Gods. All right. What's on your mind? What are you... Have you never decapitated a corpse before? Ugh, what a waste. You know, I feel a connection between us. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right. So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? Gods, try to think outside the box just a little. Is that blood on the shelves? Probably cold and congealed. Oof. I did miss that face, you know. The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why? Delightful. I prefer it fresh, but still, beggars, choosers, all that. The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them. You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. Well, thank you, darling.
Prime spot for an ambush.
I know you're there, Golly.
You always were sharp, little one.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son?
A few moments later.
No healing sleep for you. Wake up! I can do this, but I need your help. Nunc volo potestantem quam policitus es mihi. I can't feel it. That ache in my stomach, that hunger, it's gone. I'm finally free. Oh, I am the greatest vampire to ever walk this land. Everything has changed. Ask me anything, and it will be yours. You want to talk? That's very cute. Why would I need to? You're going to be wonderfully obedient. But of course, you deserve a treat.
Do not think your twinkly-eyed wiles will work on us, Vampire Lord.
Oh, I know I could never tempt you. But maybe your little friend would like to perch on a more elegant shoulder.
Do not look into his eyes, Boo. Think not of nesting in his thick and downy mane.
You'll never know unless you try. Just once. Maybe you'll like it.
You consumed all this spawn in your service, Lord Astarion. You shall have to fend for yourself a while.
Oh, I've never had trouble attracting foolish, pretty people.
Nor did Cazador, it seems.
Jaheira, you think I'm pretty?
Never mind the shining squares. I am more comfortable on streets like this. A peek at the true face behind the mask.
Yet another thing we have in common. We're two bees in a pod.
I said a peek behind the city's mask, Astarion. Don't they look up its skirts?
Jaheira, what do you think of me? Please, darling. You have the vampire ascendant on your side. Then we'd better make it count. Look at this place. From a symbol of the city's power and grandeur to a brain-infested husk. Maybe I should help fund the repairs when this is all over. It would be the civic-minded thing to do. And it means we could install secret tunnels, spy holes, maybe even a murder pit. Everything we'd need to rule from the shadows. Freedom. Finally. You know, now that our enemies have fallen, I might be the most powerful person in the world. And as you're my consort, that makes us the most powerful people in the world. And neither would I. Together, we can do anything. This is going to be fun! You are perfect. Every time.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah, yeah.